Hello, Omega Dimensions here, back for another Tsukihime video on our and Ciel's part. Anything? No, I didn't miss anything. Oh, okay, I'm not going to sneeze. For a second, I thought I was going to freaking sneeze. And then you see all freaking sneeze anyway. Yeah, no, it's going to. Feels like it. I don't know. Everything is a bit better. I don't know why that and the sunlight. The sunlight streaming through the window wakes him. Okay, wire wakes me up. I don't know why it doesn't say it. Maybe the rain stopped. I can't hear it anymore. It seems the sky outside is cloudy. The sunlight isn't what you could call bright. I look around. This is obviously not my room. Of course.
Good morning. Did you sleep well last night, Tono-kun?
I remember now. This is Senpai's room. I borrowed her bed for the night. Yeah, good morning, Senpai. Becoming extremely embarrassed, I hop off of bed. Sorry about yesterday. It caused you all sorts of trouble and...
Yes, you owe me one.
Senpai replies with a smile. How do I put this? She seems very mature. Anyhow, thanks. I'll be going home now.
Oh, really? It's barely 6 o'clock, Tono-kun.
Yes, but I didn't get permission to stay the night away from home yesterday, so if I don't hurry back to the mansion, there's no telling what Aiga will say.
Your little sister. Well, I've already called her, so it should be okay.
Senpai delivers her earth-shattering statement with a casual air. What, you called my house, Senpai?
Yes, I thought it wouldn't be right if I didn't contact them about you staying over. Is that a problem?
What? I'm a loss for words. Yes, I'm also a loss for words. Because I don't remember this. Ciel Senpai calling my house means a girl has called my house, saying Tono-kun is staying over at my place. That's, well... Yes, it is a problem. A big problem. If I had been the one who picked up the phone, she's going to think I'm some kind of playboy. Well, considering this is a eroge, it wouldn't be wrong, you know. And considering that he kind of lost his virginity, if I remember correctly, already. So, kind of is. Given the security over Tone's household, I don't even want to imagine what happened if you find out about that sort of thing.
Tono-kun, do you really hate staying at my house that much?
No, that's not it. It's just that my house is really strict. It's definitely not because I don't like you, Senpai. Plus, I'll try to explain the misunderstanding. Then Senpai closes her eyes sadly. Is it because I caused her so much trouble last night? I feel so bad when I see her making an expression like that. I'm telling you, that's not it. I'm really grateful for you, Senpai. I'm feeling much better now. And if you haven't been there for me last night, I don't know what will happen to me.
Yes, you're right. You look like you're back to normal now. I don't know what happened last night, but I'm glad you're feeling better.
Suddenly somebody gives the brightest smile anyone can possibly give.
I was just joking. Even I wouldn't really call your house. I asked Alien-kun to call your house and tell them that you were staying with him last night. There should be no problem with that, right?
Yeah, that should be no problem. But what kind of mean jokes? But that was kind of a mean joke, Senpai. I thought my heart was going to stop.
Yes, I'm actually pretty mean. Pick on the ones you like, right?
Ones you like, and that means...
But it's true, you should go home early. Please, hold on for a second.
Senpai rummages around her drawers for something.
Here you go, Tono-kun. It's a little gift for you.
Oh, I hate when that happens. When I click, because I've been clicking enter. It's like then the screen like I don't know locks out. Doesn't so I have to freaking use my mouse. I hate that. I hate when any application does that. Saying that, okay.
Here you go, Tono-kun. Here you go, Tono-kun. It's a gift for you.
Saying that, Senpai hands me an old-looking ring. A little gift. What is this, Senpai?
It's a protective charm. You seem to be dangerous spaced out a lot, so please hold on to it.
Yeah, I'll take anything that's given to me. But, alright. I'll take good care of it. Accepting the ring, I put it in my pocket.
Alright. I'll see you at school.
Somebody sees me off with a smile. But that smile is the one I might never see again. That one I killed might be found already, and the police might already be at the mansion. But I can't run away from it. All I can do is thank Senpai and return to the torn mansion. For a second I was like, what? I was going to say me to skip the scene? Well, no, I think I turned out those things, so I don't need that anymore. To say the results first, the mansion is say the results first. The mansion is as it always was.
Welcome home, Shiki-san.
As I enter the lobby, Kohaku greets me with a smile. Yeah. Yeah, I'm home. Kohaku-san.
Do you want breakfast? I'll have it ready soon, so please wait in the singing room. Aika just finished hers.
Kohaku-san patters out towards the sitting room. It's too peaceful. Maybe they haven't found the body yet. Right now, I head towards my room to change. He sweeps my room when I return.
Good morning, Shiki-sama. It seems you have returned.
Yeah, just now. Listen here, so do I have a spare uniform? The one I'm wearing right now is soaked from yesterday's rain.
I understand. I'll have one prepared immediately.
He bows and sadly leaves the room. After changing into the uniform he brings me, I head towards the sitting room. Well, it's time to head toward the war, as they say. At this point, looking Aiga is sitting on the sofa in the sitting room.
Oh, good morning.
I can't stop laughing. I don't know why.
Oh, good morning, Nissan.
There we go.
It seems you have returned.
Aiga's voice contains thorns filled with blame. Yeah, good morning. You look kind of grumpy this morning, Aiga.
Yes, I'm aware you spend the night elsewhere quite often. I was unaware you spend the night elsewhere quite often. I am more astounded than angry.
Aiga glares at me. Ugh. It's true I spent the night else somewhere, so I can't argue.
Well, I suppose there's no helping it. If you weren't feeling well. The one called Inu-san is your friend from middle school, isn't he?
Yeah? I see, so he's the one who called you. Suddenly I feel uneasy. Just what did he say when he called my house?
Besides, even if you had to leave school early, you could have just called me, and I would have sent a car to pick you up. I don't know why you're so reserved, but you're the eldest son of the Ton house with Nissan. Please use everything at your disposal. Besides, your body's weaker than a normal person.
Oh yeah, I left school early yesterday. The clouds from Armenia. I'm just being soaked by the rain.
The clouds from Armenia, just by being soaked from the rain. Are you not feeling well, Nissan? Shall I have the family doctor examine you and send you to and from school in car from now on?
I see. So that was the reason I was supposed to. I see. So that was the reason I was supposed to stay at Ariko's house. It's nothing to worry about, Aika. I go to the hospital once a month, like I'm supposed to. Taking me to school by car is just going to dull my body even further. There's no need for you to be that sensitive about my body, though I'm glad you're worried about me.
That's not true. I'm not worried about you at all, Nissan.
I love. I don't know. I am a sucker for tsunderes. For some freaking reason, I'm just a freaking sucker for them. I don't know. If they're done right, like Aika's one of the good ones. I think Misuka and I forgot the other ones. Aika subtly, yeah, I'll say subtly, avoid looking at me.
Shiki-san is ready.
I hear Kagu's voice from the dining room. Right, so I'm gonna get some grub.
Oh, Nissan, please refrain from talking in such a refined manner.
Yeah, I knew it was unrefined. I forgot that reaction, and I remember I loved it. I don't know why I forgot about it. Aika shoots me with a sharp glare. Ah, you're acting normal again. That's how you should be, Aika. You don't have to worry about me, so just relax.
You're so persistent. You're so persistent. I am not worried about you, Nissan.
Aika quickly looks away. Looking at her with a faint smile, I go to the dining room. I don't know why they didn't create a dining room. I know it's there, it exists. I think it was, I don't remember.
Please take care. Please take care.
Saying the same thing as she always does, she continues to stare at me.
Shiki-sama, what happened to you last night?
Nothing in particular. I collapsed from anemia. When it started to rain on me. I'll be careful from now on.
I'm not placing blame on you, Shiki-sama, but you look like you're pushing yourself this morning. Please take care along the way.
He sweetly makes a deep bow and sees me off. Oh man. I tried to act normally as I could, and although I didn't give myself away to Aika and Haku-san, it didn't seem to have worked on Hisui. I wonder if Hisui is worried about me. It's hard to tell when she looks so disinterested all the time. Well, we'll find out when we go to her route, right? Today might be my last day of school anyway. I'll try to spend it as I always do, so I won't have any regrets. Well, you regret one thing. Oh yes, this scene. This scene. No matter how I feel, the morning is always the same. As I approach school, I begin to catch a sight of more and more students in uniform. It's Saturday, right before the day off. My footsteps falter as I think, but how many times this may be my last school day ever. But still, as calmly as I can, I walk along the road that has become so familiar to me all over the last 2 years. There's only a little way to school once I pass this intersection. The light turns red and I stop in front of the crosswalk. The school fence is on the other side of it. Since the school path, the footpath is protected by a guardrail. Even now, the students in front of me are heading towards the school gate. There's no one but the students from our school. But the other side, at this time of day, there should be no one but the students. Yeah, we know what's going to happen, right? Arcuied. But between the cars rushing by, I feel like I catch a glimpse of someone in white. There she is. Whoa! She's there, dressed in white with golden hair down to her shoulders, long slender brows, and red eyes. I've seen her only once before, but there's no way I can mistake her for someone else. But that's impossible. I killed her myself yesterday, cut her into pieces. The light turns green. As soon as around me walk towards the other side, I'm the only one who's standing amongst them who stands there stunned. She sits there on the guard what the something my words guardrail. Her I was going to burp for some reason. Her legs swingly idly, as if she's waiting for someone. I can't tell how long she's been waiting, but her expression isn't a grim one. Who is she waiting for? She faces restlessly, as if she was waiting for her lover. I have a bad feeling about this. The girl in white looks over in my direction. It's probably nothing more than a comment and more of a coincidence. She's just a stranger who looks like her. She must be waiting for someone else. If not, then this moment must surely be a bad dream too. After all, I've completely utterly killed her with my own hands. But she's looking this way and smiling. Looking very satisfied at having found the person who killed her. Her smile seems to say, "You finally come." I don't remember her voice, so I made her. Giving a familiar wave and smile, she hops out of the guardrail. Fluttering her hair, she heads towards me. Don't come. Don't. This is a bad dream. The light turns red. Don't come near me. She doesn't even look like she cares. Walking straight across the street, while the cars pass by. There's only a few meters between us. I'm telling you to not come. 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 That's funny. The reality before my eyes does not change even when I scream out. Bringing the voice. Even I don't understand. I run from the girl in white. I run with all my strength. With no regard to embarrassment or shame, I blast through the passerby, running full speed across the asphalt. My breathing is wild, and my heart screams out. But still I run. I feel like I'm going crazy if I don't. I look behind. The girl in white is walking towards me. She's definitely following me. The girl I've killed is chasing me. There's more than enough reason for me to run. My heart feels like it's about to explode, but I ignore it and keep running. When I look back, the girl is still there. With those light footsteps, she follows me as I run away. My head drops down. My arms feel heavy. Droops, yeah, the thing is droops down. My legs feel like they're going to tear off. But despite that, I'm running with all my strength, and yet I can't get away from someone just walking after me. My breathing is out of control. I think I've already run several kilometers. Even so, when I look back, she's always there walking towards me. Kilometers? I don't know, that's miles? I don't know, I think millimeters makes it more American, I think. Naturally, like when she's taking a stroll, she walks right behind me. Or is it millimeters on like Europe? I don't know, I never really. I forgot. I don't give a shit. Right behind me. It's not funny, but I begin to laugh. I can't stop laughing. Even so, I run. My body complains that I'll die if I run anymore, but I keep running. The reason is simple. If she catches me, she'll kill me for sure. I ask myself what I base on that. Trying to shake it is off as a mere imagination. But even I try to console myself. I am the one who knows best is true. There's no reason, no base, no evidence. I already know if she catches me, I will be killed. Pathetically, I collapse to the ground. I fall toward not because I tripped on time, I tripped, but because I simply can't move my body a single step further. Gah, ah. Lying there collapsed, I somehow managed to crawl my way to the wall. I tried to pull myself against the wall, but it's no good. My knees lose their strength as I tried to rise and collapse back down. My body won't move anymore. I look up as I breathe. It hurts. I don't have enough oxygen. I can't think properly because of it. I can't even tell what I'm doing anymore. I don't know why I'm doing this. Why? Why? I don't even know why the girl I killed is alive. I'm utterly and completely killed her. I've utterly and completely killed her in the most final way imaginable. Fail? Oh, that's makes. So why? How can she be waiting for me in front of school, smiling? I'm sure I killed her. That's right. I'm sure I killed her. I'm sure I killed her. I'm sure I killed her. I'm sure I killed her, so why?
Oh, is the chase over already? With light footsteps, she comes into the alley, shrugging her shoulders in disappointment. Hello, you really gave me some trouble yesterday.
Yeah, similar to her voice, how she was, right? A warm smile, she comes into the alley. I've got to run away. So think I retreat only to hit my head against a concrete wall.
The chase is already over, right? This is a dead end after all. There's no need to worry about anyone coming along or interfering.
She smiled, looking very happy. Wait, is happy? Yeah, happy. Yeah, happy. Panicking, I look around my surroundings. A desolate alley. I'm disgusted at how stupid I am. To run away here is like asking her to kill me.
It's been a long time. 18 hours since I finally found you.
She takes another step into the alley. You?
What?
I definitely...
Yes. I'm the girl you killed yesterday. I'm glad you remember.
That has to be a lie. There's no way that can happen.
Don't be ridiculous.
Don't be ridiculous. Dead people can't be alive.
That's true, but there's no need you to be surprised. I just revived, that's all.
With that curt response, she makes another footstep, the sound reaching my ears. The distance between is gradually decreasing. Revived? Stunned, I repeat her phrase back to her. Revive? You mean some doctors say for some surgery? Don't be stupid. There's no way any hero can revive from being cut apart like that.
Yeah, then again, I'm not human.
Huh? Her words are so simple. There's no way I could have misinterpreted them. I'm not human? That's what the girl in front of me said. You're not human?
Geez, isn't that obvious? Do you think there's a human being out there who can revive by genes being cut into pieces?
There's no way a human like that could exist. Something like that is just another monster who looks like human. Looks human. Something that revives, even when killed. Something that death is irrelevant to. Something that quickly returns to normal and starts moving even after being cut into pieces isn't something you call human. No way. That seems to be the girl right in front before my eyes. I try to laugh, but my throat is so dry I can't. What the hell is that? It's not exactly a funny story. Besides, there's too many things in this story that aren't funny. Because definitely, if she is not human, it explains why she's alive even after I killed her. I start to calm down. This is a situation where I've got to observe everything and think it over. You said you're not human, so what are you?
Me? I'm called a vampire. To put in your terms, I'm a monster who lives off human blood.
That's good. Vampires is at least I can easily understand.
I see.
I see you're a vampire. She smiles, satisfaction to indicate her assent. What a crazy reply. I've heard vampires can't walk around during daytime, but I guess that is a trivial matter right now. So what does this monster want from me? For some reason she recoils as if surprised. After a moment she puts her hands on her hips and looks at me irritated.
Have you forgotten what you did to me yesterday? Even though you didn't know me, you cut me apart the moment we met. You've got to be pretty used to this, to ask me what do I want with you now.
She looks more disgusted than angry. But right now, that's how I feel too. Because someone I killed is coming to complain to me why I killed her. Yeah, it's kinda odd, isn't it?
Hey, are you listening to me, murderer?
Yeah, I'm listening. Sorry, can you shut up for a minute? I'm reflecting how unlucky this is, even for me.
Sheesh. I have the worst
luck. There was a girl I wanted to kill for no reason, and I killed her on pure impulse. I apologized over in deep despair, even though I firmly decided to atone for my sins. The one I killed appears out of nowhere and says she isn't even human. I can't help but laugh, but it's not all bad. If the person I killed has come back to life, then that means I haven't actually killed anyone, right? Yeah, right. Well, I suppose the fact remains that I killed someone, but she's still alive. And that's something I should honestly be happy about. Yeah, with this I should be able to get back to live my normal life. A normal school life, just like I did up to now. Well, in exchange that I seem to have been cornered by this strange person, but you might argue that is a heck of a lot better than becoming a monster. Okay, calm down. You got something to say? Oh, listen, complaints, grudges, whatever. Talk all you want.
Yeah, I got a whole lot of things to say to you, but you're...
Yeah, I got a lot of whole things to say to you, but you're weird.
I just taking everything right now.
Oh yeah, yeah, I think it's so cheeky. Yeah, I'm taking everything right now. You can say I'm built up of resistance to weird stuff like this. I don't think it's much help in this case, though. She stares at me. It isn't malicious. It's strange. I thought that to get someone's back, they got you was one of the common laws of the world. Then she should be trying to kill me, but what are you staring at? You're here to get revenge, right? Then
yeah, I guess I'm supposed to kill you back, in theory. I'll kill you if you really want me to, but otherwise, I'll pass for now. It's not very efficient that way.
She stares at me head on. So,
are you sorry?
Eh? I'm stunned for a moment. The things you say are so out of place.
I'm asking if you're sorry for killing me.
I'm thinking
about forgiving you, if you are, you see. Besides, I get the feeling you're a pretty bad liar for a human.
Sorry, me?
Yep. If you apologize to me, then I'm fine with that.
This is unbelievable.
What's so unbelievable?
Not that the person I killed has forgiven me, but her voice sounds so kind.
Hey, You got to give me an answer. You have to give an answer when people ask you seriously. You know. Come on, hurry and up and answer. We can't get up. We cannot get on with things until we make it clear whether you are not you're sorry.
She's angry. I'm sorry, she asked? That goes without saying. Yeah, I regret it. No matter what the reason is, I did kill someone. Without mercy or reason. I just killed for myself. I do regret the fact that I killed someone. But more importantly, that person I killed was you, and so it's a lie that it's alright if she's alive. It's a fact that I killed her. It's the ultimate violation, the greatest violence possible. So you can get your revenge on me. I thought it was only natural you'd be here to get revenge. I hang my head mumbling like I'm venting to someone.
I see. You're not a bad person.
She smiles. Despite calling herself a vampire, she has a very honest face.
I've decided. I'm going to make you help me.
Eh? Help her? What is she talking about? Hey, what do you mean by helping you?
It's simple. I'm going to get you to help me deal with the vampire which took root in this town.
Hold on, I'm getting more and more confused. Dealing with vampires? But you're a...
Oh no. Oh no. I'm a vampire, but the vampire in this town is a different kind altogether. You live here, don't you? And you should know about the murders that have been occurring lately, right?
Yeah, quite a few people have been killed already. Hey, wait. I remember now. Come to think of it, all the killer victims had their blood extracted or something, didn't they? Don't tell me that.
Exactly. Even the news is saying stuff like the work.
Exactly, even the news is saying stuff like the work of a vampire, right? Isn't it a funny thing that they obviously know what kind...
Isn't it funny that they obviously know what kind of creature is doing it, but no one is going around trying to vanquish it. That's why I have no choice but to do it for them.
Wait, but vampires don't exist. She lowers her brows in annoyance. Oh, that's right. There's an unidentified person standing here in front of me claiming to be a vampire herself. I don't understand, but what you're trying to say is that you're here in this town to exterminate vampires, right?
That's right, but before I was attacked and killed by some unknown killer. Yeah, that really got me. It was a perfect surprise attack, and I was cut into 17 pieces without a chance to do anything.
Ugh. I see. She must mean me.
That's right. Until I was fully recovered like this, I was really planning to kill you, you know. That was the first time anyone embarrassed me like that, and it took like about 80% of my power to fully recover.
And the previous route she went inverse. She got inverse impulse. Almost have her vampiric impulses came to fruition.
But more importantly, it really, really hurt. It was so painful, I thought I was going to go crazy. However, the pain was so great, it restored my sanity. Do you know what it's like to experience that over and over for a whole night?
I don't know. Actually, I don't want to know.
So, full of hatred, I went out to look for you. I was so worked up that I didn't even care about the vampire, the very reason why I'm here. I knew you were a student, so that's why I waited over there for you.
I don't get it. If you hate me so much, then why are you forgiving me?
Let's see, to put it simply, I'll calm down for a while. I already used up all my power, and I thought that it'll be more efficient to use you as a shield than to kill you.
Hold on. You just said something really, really bad for me.
Huh? Did I say something like that?
You said you were going to use me as a shield.
Of course. I already did forgive you, but that is just my personal feelings. You got to atone for your murder through action, not just emotion, right?
Well, even you asking me.
What's with you? I can't tell you're being sincere and when you're not. Let me repeat you again. You killed me. You probably can't imagine it, but it takes a lot of energy to regenerate once you've been killed.
As Shiro says, people die when they're killed. Arcuied says, no fam, no you don't. Yeah, I can make a joke like that, yeah, of course.
Well, actually, it wouldn't be a big deal if you just killed me, but the way you killed me was something I have never seen before. I couldn't even heal the wounds, so I have no choice but to remake my body parts. That's why it took so much energy to revive.
She looks angry. It seems like she's recalling her forgotten anger while she talks.
Anyhow, I'm weak right now. I think I'll be able to recover after 2 nights, but if the enemy attacks before then, I'll be in danger. That's why for now, I'll have you be my shield.
You'll have me do it? What are you gonna do? Just tank everything by yourself?
What? This is all your fault to begin with. There isn't much to be expected. Or are you not sorry after all?
She looks straight at me with honest eyes. This is unfair. Sorry or not, using those eyes is unfair. It's unfair that she has such pure eyes like that when she claims she's a vampire. I am stuck for an answer. I lift my gaze.
Huh? What is it?
What is it? Something odd is there. In the gap between the buildings. Hold on. What's that? I get up and walk. I walk to the middle of the alley and I finally realize what it is. A blue colored bird. A crow to be precise. A blue crow? The insuspicious thing I saw 2 nights ago.
Oh man.
The girl murmurs. The crow just stares at us. Thanks to your slowness, he found us. The girl looks at the entrance to the alley. Found us? Who? I cast my gaze towards the alley entrance. Then, I take a step back in shock. Before I knew it, a dog had appeared in a narrow path running into the alley. It has 4 tough legs and a tense neck, like a steel frame. That form far removed from that of a human. So it's one solely for hunting. It doesn't need to resort to verbal intimidation. Most humans become nervous just by looking at that kind of hunting beast. As a fellow life form, it inspires awe by displaying superior athletic ability. A black dog. A black dog. I start to shake. Black dog looking in our direction isn't small, like a stray. As a big German shepherd or a Doberman, it stands there, menacing us. The girl says nothing but looks at the dog with dissatisfied eyes. Then suddenly the black dog jumps. No, it's running with a speed that makes it seem like it's jumping. Huh? I can't do anything. Black dog jumps straight for my throat. I can see it. I can see its black body moving towards me, but I don't even have the time to think about dodging it. thud. I feel a shock on my body. Gah! I was hit hard from the side. It's not the black dog. It seems the girl pushed me before it can crush my throat. With an easy movement, like someone throwing a ball, she hurls me into the wall using just one hand. With a terrific wham, I fall on my rear. Why, you? What in the world?
What in the world are you doing? Never mind that. Keep your eyes in front.
The girl yells. I look, having lost sight of me. Its target, the black dog, bounced towards the wall. Sticking into the wall like a lizard, it jumps again. It bounces from wall to wall towards me. The dog path is like black lightning. It's too fast, I can't react. The black dog opens its mouth filled with the teeth and saliva. This time it clamps down towards my windpipe. I close my eyes, the dog teeth sink into my throat, but in that instant the dog leaps out and yelps and releases me. That's impossible. The dog lets out a scream and leaps straight up. There's nothing there, but nevertheless it flies up in the sky itself. Just like that, the black dog is going several meters into the sky, making a scream and falls back down to the concrete. No, perhaps more accurately, it was hit into the concrete.
Oh, what was that?
What's that?
Jeez, you mean me? Jeez, you just made me waste more of my energy.
The girl quietly approaches the black dog. It's crushed against the concrete like pressed flour.
That's quite a mongrel of a familiar. I suppose it was some kind of a scout.
The black dog liquefies into some kind of tar substance and absorbs into the concrete.
It melted, or maybe it's just dissolving. It can't be, can it?
Yeah, it's Nero.
There's no way chaos will be in place like this.
Heaving a long sigh, she approaches me.
Oh, you don't seem to be hurt, so there's no problem.
She's mumbling something. On my throat, I can still feel the dog teeth sink into it. Hey, what was that thing? A familiar of an enemy vampire? We were discussing you weren't being clear.
Discovery, you mean by that enemy vampire you mentioned? Yeah, this isn't good. Looks like I really will need you as a shield now.
You say so casually and with a smile. Stop saying such great things, you idiot!
You saw me? What do you think I can do?
You're a lot better off by yourself.
Not really. With the power I just used to protect you, I already am empty now.
What? What in the world? I'm grateful you helped me, but still, I can't do it. I can't. I don't have the power to drive away something like that. Sorry, but I can't be a shield.
Liar. You killed me. Why would you lie after doing something like that?
That was something I don't even understand myself. No. Look, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm just a normal human. I can't help you.
Not true. All you gotta do is keep watch while I sleep. That's it. You can do that much without any problems, right?
She looks straight at me. Somehow those eyes are making me weaker. I'll cooperate. I'll be back. I'm gonna do something. Okay, I'm back. I just fell asleep. For some reason, I can't decline. I did kill her after all. It's my fault she's weak and has to ask others for help. It's my responsibility. Besides, although I only know her for a little while, she doesn't seem like a bad person.
So, how about it? Can't a human like you cooperate with a vampire like me?
Well, that'll be an obvious answer, but... don't look at me with those eyes. Why is it? Why is it making me overcome with guilt and unable to refuse? But now that I've gotten myself into this mess, I won't be able to sleep at night if I deny all my responsibility. Man, I just know I'm going to regret this. So yeah, I think I could probably do it. The enemy is a serial killer, right? As a resident of this town, I'd probably be struck with some kind of divine punishment if I refuse to help you.
Huh? You mean...
I'm not going to be your shield, but if it's just going to be for your lookout, I'll do it. I feel disgust at how stupid I am as soon as those words come out of my mouth. I feel disgusted, but there is something about her deeply shocked expression that's wow.
Wow, are you serious? I'm really a vampire, you know.
Hey, listen. Why are you saying all this now after you threatened me so much?
That's true, but... Well, whatever.
Oh my gosh, I just love Arcuied so much.
If you're gonna cooperate with...
Gosh.
If you're gonna cooperate with me, then I should be grateful.
With a very happy expression on her face, she approaches me as I lie there on my rear, up against the wall.
Our contract is established.
She extends her hand towards me.
I guess I can finally introduce myself now. I am Arcuied. My last name is really long, so Arcuied is fine for now.
I don't know, Brinstead is not that long, it's just Brinstead, so I don't know.
I am a true ancestor type vampire. How about you?
I have a heavy sigh at her unprecedented introduction. It is a sigh of resignation evidence. I've decided to accept this nonsensical situation. I'm Tonoshiki. Sadly, I'm just your everyday student. Lies. He's lying. Yeah, I don't know. It's like that JoJo meme. I've never watched that show. It's too popular. I don't know. It keeps me off. It pushes me off. I've just said it before, but I'm really not going to be much use. Grasping her Arcueid's hand, I stand up. She takes a long, hard look at me and offers her hand again.
Nice to meet you, Shiki. I'll have you take responsibility for killing me.
Arcueid grins as she extends her left hand. There are all sorts of responsibilities in this world, but this is probably the first and last time someone takes responsibility by helping someone they killed. Damn it, this is seriously messed up. But there's nothing else I can do. I grudgingly extend my left hand and shake hands with a woman while claiming to be a vampire.
As we
walk in out the back alley, she Arcueid knits her eyebrows and gives me a suspicious look.
Hey, Shiki. Are you a Christian by any chance?
Well, I am. I have no idea what she's talking about. Christian? What's with that question all of a sudden? I don't know any girl who got a name like that.
I see. Then I must have misunderstood. After seeming to have made a decision, she turns towards the office district. Okay, let's go. We've got to find a safe place for you now.
Arcueid begins walking. Okay. There's no way I can back out now. Sighing, I follow after her. Let's get the mouse out of the way.
This is a pretty nice room. I have no problem spending the night here.
Arcuied looks around the hotel room. I got nothing to say for now.
My room has already been discovered, so let's hide out here for the night. Oh, you don't have to worry about money. I'm rich, so I'll treat you.
Speaking cheerfully, Arcuied closes the curtains. She also turns off the lights, and the room because it's as dark. And the room becomes dark as night. I sigh. What are you thinking, Arcuied?
I'm thinking about all sorts of stuff.
Not that. No, that's not what I mean. I'm asking why you rented a high-class hotel, not a cheap one, and why you rented out the whole top floor. I try to say this, but I stop. Right now, my job is to guard this so-called vampire and nothing more. I'm not going to ask useless questions. No, forget it. Do whatever you like.
You're weird, Shiki. Suddenly getting mad and going silent like that? I just don't get you.
Arcuied lies on bed, smiling like she's having fun. I'm going to sleep until
the sun sets. You better rest while you have the chance. Vampires don't move around the daytime, so you be on your guard for the real during the night.
Do you realize you just said something that completely contradicts your existence?
Oh, it's alright for me. I guess it is almost my limit. Good night, Shiki. Fuck me up when the sun sets.
Hey! Like a machine whose power is cut off, Arcuied suddenly falls asleep. She's so defenseless. Right now I can run away if I wanted to. She did force me to come with her after all. I could easily run away now. I don't have that impulse anymore, but I've even killed you once, yet how she'd be able to suddenly fall asleep despite that? I look at Arcuied's face as she sleeps on the bed. Her plump chest rises and falls. Looks like she's breathing, but her body isn't moving at all. It's like the air around her has stopped. It's so tranquil. Tranquil, even I might stop moving. What a peaceful slumber. I kind of defend this as if she had absolute trust in me, even though we just met. She's so stupid. She is so stupidly honest. I might start to worry. But aside from that, this is a turning point. This may be very well be the point of no return for Tonoshiki. I should be escaping after all. I still can't leave her alone. Let's do that because I think I did the first one last time. I did promise after all. No matter what it was, I promise I can't break it. Arcuied is sleeping. Her face is pale white, like that of a sick person. Arcuied said she was weak. She said she was at her limit a while ago, so I don't think she considered what I could do after she went to sleep. The room is quiet. We are on the 11th floor, the top floor. Since she rented out the whole floor, there's no other guests here. The only sound is Arcuied breathing. When I see her like this, she really looks like nightmarishly beautiful. That white, smooth skin, that silky, light blonde hair, the soft lines on her body, those long eyelashes that look like swift brush strokes. A perfect body down to even the small details, the like of which I have never seen before. No, to be more precise, the kind I have never seen in my entire life. Vampire, not Arcuied, is a girl. I have to take responsibility for the fact that she's so weak, now that she falls asleep instantly like she just did.
You have to take responsibility. You have to take responsibility for your own deeds.
A part of my childhood education makes an appearance in my head. Sensei even told me. My eyes are strange, so they would in turn attract strange things. Then I should be prepared to take responsibility. At the very least, I should keep my promise and protect her for tonight. White, the kind you see when you wake up. That color calls some nostalgic memories to mind. A hot summer day. A blue sky and a large columns of summer clouds. Scenery slowly wavers in the heat. The voice of cicadas. The sound of cicadas. Chirp, 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 chirp. Chirp, 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 chirp. Cicada shells are lying in the clearing. As if the sun is right at my side, the clearing is roasting. A hot midsummer day. As if the entire world has become a frying pan. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, so wah, wah, is that crying? Aika's crying, I know. I don't know what that was I was doing. Wow. So stupid. Oh, I love it. Aika's crying. Aika, who always ability to stay close but behind me, is bring forth with tears. A child lies collapsed at her feet, soaked in blood, killed. The corpse of a child about my age. I cast off cicada shell. My two hands are red with the blood of that collapsed child.
Shiki!
The adults are coming. The fallen child is dead. The adults are yelling.
Did you kill him?
That dream. A dream I have forgotten even in my dreams. I feel like I remember.
Shiki! Hey, wake up! The sun's already set.
Someone is shaking me. A sound, unfair voice, and the touch of a cold hand on my shoulder. Huh? Arcuied is standing right in front of me. She's already woken up, and it's pitch black outside. I glance at the clock and says, it's already 8. Eh?
Isn't it? I told you to wake me up when the sun set down, and you go and fall asleep.
Crap. Sorry, I was feeling out of it. I don't remember when I fell asleep, but I'm sure it was a while I was staring Arcuied at Sleeping's face.
Jeez, you lose all your qualification as a bodyguard like that. At the enemy attack while we were both sleeping, we could have both died, you know.
I said I'm sorry. Besides, you said it was safe during daytime.
I can't say that for sure. Fires like the ones we saw in the morning could have come for us.
Arcuied is angry. Well, she got the right to be. I got no right to talk when I the bodyguard dozed off when she was sleeping. Didn't she say to sleep though?
And besides, I'm a vampire, you know. How can you just sleep there without feel any danger? I don't want you to be afraid for no reason, but it'll be nice if you at least attempt not to sleep.
I take that back. Arcuied doesn't seem to care that I didn't do my job as a bodyguard. She doesn't seem to like the fact I fell asleep. I can move my body. I can move my body a little better and wake up.
I can move my body a little better and wake up only to find you sleeping there happily. You look so vulnerable. I was seriously starting to feel uneasy that I might not have the dignity befitting a vampire.
Well, I don't think I don't think she has much dignity. You're just vulnerable yourself. I killed you once before, remember? You can't guarantee I won't do it again, can you? Arcuied gives a surprised look as she just realized something.
Now that you mention it, you're right. I wonder why I did that. I guess I had complete confidence in you since we spoke in the alley.
Well, saying that doesn't make me feel bad for her. Okay. Since you trust me so much, I'll try my best. So should I just keep watch from now on?
Yeah, until sunrise tomorrow. I can't leave the room, so be on guard. If someone comes up in this floor.
Being guard, huh? Being guard is going to do me no good if one of those black dots come after us. I let out a sigh. I expect this is too heavy a role for me. Let me ask you something. Was that black dot attack us this morning something that your enemy sent out?
I don't think so. It was probably for surveillance. His patrol route happened to pass through where you and I were talking, and it seems my presence was revealed as a result.
Revealed? To your enemy?
That's right. If I had been in a perfect condition, it would actually save me some time. But right now, it's the opposite. If I were attacked now, I'll be the one annihilated. That's why I have to hide out like this, or not until my power returns.
Arcuied's enemy. In other words, the serial killer who has been causing the stir in town, a vampire. Arcuied. Oh. No, that was going perfect. I want to ask you something. Wait, answer my question.
I don't mind talking, but why are you being so formal all of a sudden?
Yeah, I've asked you the most important thing yet. So, what's your ultimate objective here?
Me? I'm here to hunt down the vampire. Killing vampires is my duty.
Yeah, I do remember you saying something like that before. But you're a vampire, right?
What? You still don't believe me?
Oh no, don't worry, I believe you so much it hurts. I'm asking why would you, a vampire, claim to do something as odd as killing other vampires?
Oh, you don't like the idea of being from the same species killing each other. The act of killing doesn't exactly make my list of favorite things,
but she is right. I'm not comfortable with the idea of vampires killing vampires. No, it's just that I can't really imagine something like that happening. Vampires drink the blood of humans, right? So they should be killing humans, not other vampires.
Drinking blood and killing are different things. Well, even so, I know what you're trying to say. You think beings from the same species should help each other out, right? But vampires can be from the same species and still be different life forms. That is why they don't really have what you humans call camaraderie.
Then you're saying something that makes you different from vampires you're hunting?
That's right. The ones I'm after is a human vampire, just like the stereotypical vampire from your humans, full of folklore. He kills humans by draining their blood, turning them into the dead, then uses them to increase the power and influence. That's the sort of vampire I hunt. The one lurking in this town is the sort of old-style vampire. That's
Sort of vampire. Sort of vampire seems like there's different types. Don't tell me you want me to be sure to get this guy.
Yeah, that was my original intent, but after talking to you, I changed my mind. You see, at first I thought you were someone from the church, so I thought you might have information about the location of the enemy, but you turned out to be a perfectly normal, ordinary person. You didn't know about vampires, let alone the location of the enemy's coffin. Yeah, come to think of it, there's no way they'll send an exorcist to the Far East secular country like this one. I guess I didn't put enough thought into this.
Okay, thinks out loud. Our conversation detrails, and I'm feeling a little left out. I don't follow you at all, Arcuied.
Hold on for a moment. Let's see, how should I explain this?
With that Arcuied gaze begins drifting. She doesn't seem used to holding conversation. Don't worry about it. Don't worry, just explain everything from the current situation. I don't understand any of this, but I might be able to see the general gist of things.
Really? Thanks, Shiki.
You don't have to thank me. Just keep talking. Arcuied nods obediently.
Basically, the vampire currently in this town is an old-style vampire. He himself reigns as the Lord and releases the dead and he made into the city. By doing so, he increases power bit by bit. He's a typical vampire in that he drains the blood of humans, and those humans become vampires themselves. He's not very powerful right now, as he doesn't have many dead serving him, but as the victims increase, so does his power. It would be best to destroy the main body before that happens, but I haven't found where he sleeps yet. He's hidden so well right now I can't even feel his presence. Even so, it's easy to take care of things once I find it. But I don't have any clues whatsoever, so I have no choice but to walk around town during the day to investigate. But then I suddenly got attacked by a passing killer, and now I'm technically weaker than the enemy vampire.
Arcuied shoots me a cold look. I guess she wants me to say something to the passing killer. I see. I can understand the situation now. So in other words, some evil monsters are based in this town, and you're here to eliminate them. Since you don't know where they were, you went looking for them, and that's when I killed you? So now you're weakened and hiding out while you recover, is that about right?
To put it simply, I think so.
And next topic. You casually call yourself a vampire, but I still don't really understand the term. It's obvious you're not human, as much as I can see, but I don't get a feeling that you're a vampire either.
That's true. I'm a little different from the type of vampire you know about.
Indeed. I haven't considered that vampires even exist at all, let alone a vampire like you. So what makes you different? Arcuied thinks.
Yeah, I suppose it might be helpful to teach you a bit about us. Alright. In the first period lessons, we Vampires 101.
Okay, but what's with Vampires 101?
You're an amateur at this, so we got to start with the basics, right? That's why I'm going to start teaching you from the very beginning.
To be fair, I already know this stuff, but... you know. Okay, whatever. Just keep it short.
Well, I'll try my best.
It really does seem like she's not used to talking. Well, we got lots of time, so no. I guess I'll listen to Arcuied without complaint.
Although we're typically called simply vampires, we're divided into two main categories. Those who were vampires from the very start, and those who became vampires. The former are called true ancestors, and the latter are called dead apostles. The ones you call vampires are the dead apostles. They drink the blood of humans and turn them into their slaves. They are weak against sunlight, and you can ferret them with a baptism ritual. Our enemies won the dead apostles. It's gone from my enemy to our enemy. Well, I don't mind. She's not wrong concerning the situation I am now. So you're saying that these dead apostles aren't vampires from the start? What do you mean by that? The apostles were once human. They attained immortality through magic or had their blood sucked by one of the true ancestors. Either way, the ones that became vampires became immortal, even though it's imperfect immortality.
Those who were vampires from the very beginning, humans who became vampires. What is this? I get the feeling there's some kind of huge contradiction to all of this. It feels like some important fundamental is missing somewhere in this theory.
Hey Shiki, how do you know much about vampire folklore?
Let's see, just the usual stuff. They suck blood from virgins, they can blind people by just looking at them, they can turn into mist and wolves, just the usual stuff you hear about.
Yeah, that's pretty much all true. They drink blood of virgin because one blood cells are more pure when exchange body fluids with others. That makes virgins more suitable for repairing the vampire's own degenerating genes. The dead apostles are ones that become vampires have imperfect immortality. Since they become immortal, they won't die from old age. However, they need to replenish their energy frequently or they will disappear. All living creatures need nutrients to be able to move, right? It's all the same thing. It's just that vampires don't die from age as long as they take in nutrients. The dead apostles suck blood because they need to stay alive. Immortality is a strain on the original human bodies. The genes that compose their bodies are different when they become vampires. They begin to degenerate at an incredible rate. To make up for that, they must drain the blood of others in order to absorb the genetic information and stabilize their bodies. To a vampire, drinking blood is not like eating, but is a minimum requirement them to exist.
This sounds complex and long. I can't follow the logic, but Arcuied nor less continues speaking. So moving on, the ability to bind someone.
We need to bind someone just to look is a time of mystic eyes. Eyes and words are both common types of magic circuits, so there are many vampires who have mystic eyes. We should possess the mystic eyes of enchantment. We don't enchant people by looking at them, rather, we enchant those who look into our eyes. A powerful vampire using mystic eyes can impose his own will into the brain of another and completely dominate their thoughts. The mystic eyes of the dead apostle don't have that much power. What you call turning into mist is really just making a spare body and controlling it via the will. Once the part serves its purpose, you can cut the mana flow of the offshoot and naturally it returns to dust. Wolves and other animal transformations are a byproduct of the vampire repairing its damaged body from its familiars. For a vampire living a long time, stabilizing their bodies with normal lives is not sufficient. Humans are not fundamentally powerful animals, so it's more effective to repair one's body by exhorting beasts, as they surpass human species in this respect. Vampires repair their own bodies and return those beasts to their previous forms and use them as familiars when they need to. From what I heard, there's even a 1,000-year-old vampire whose body is made up entirely of familiars. They say he controls 666 beasts within his body, or something like that anyway.
I think Arcuied is getting a little too wrapped up in her own speech. To be honest, I'm not finding this world easy to understand.
Yeah, that's about it. It's just an explanation about the very basics, but now you know what a vampire is.
Well, I suppose. The rare Arcuied vampire begins to feel harder and harder to accept.
Now it's my turn.
Now it's
my turn. Actually, there's something important I forgot to ask you too.
What? You're not going to learn anything from me. I'm not a vampire or anything, just an ordinary student.
Then let me ask you this, Shiki. How exactly did you kill me?
Huh?
I'm asking you about the method you used. I'm resistant against stuff like runes and the Kabbalah, so those things don't work on me. The only things I'm not resistant against is magic. I've yet to experience, which is probably limited to ancient Shinto in this country and its treasures in South No, not even those would come that much. Answer me, Shiki. What kind of occult artifact do you use to incapacitate me to that degree?
Cool artifact? What's that?
A catalyst restores stores ideas and history. Jeez, you got scared. You got sacred treasures in this country too, don't you? They're usually something like staffs and swords, jewels and masks, conceptual weapons that can be used against nature itself. Come on, Shiki. Are you sure you're not someone from those fields?
What field? I told her I'm just a student. I don't know anything.
That's a lie. There's no way a human who's not even a magus can hurt me.
I say magus before face day night. That's interesting.
Are you hiding something from me, Shiki?
Arcuied gives me an angry cat-like stare. But even if she looks at me like that, I'm not hiding any... Oh wait. Actually, there is one thing. I'm not sure it's relevant. It's relevant, but Arcuied is still glaring at me. It doesn't seem like I'll be able to keep quiet about it. Alright, I'll tell you. But how should I put this? I can see these lines that can be used to cut things.
Eh?
Oh, she's stunned. She should be. Normally, I don't think anyone will believe a story like this.
What do you mean?
Arcuied asked in a serious tone. She's not exactly normal. I should have known that she would defy my expectations in a good way. I mean, I can see these lines where things can be cut. Living things, the ground, anything touchable. It's like a black line, and I can cut things clean when I let anything sharp through it. It does that mean anything to you? I say it's black lines, however, I think like now things like red lines. It's convenient to be able to cut things like cut steel or a knife and all, but it's not like I can cut it anywhere I like. I can only cut things where I can see the lines. And when I cut you, well, you can cut a girl's skin with a knife, right? Her great eyes are serious. She glanced at me with those wild eyes that I've only seen once before. A gaze that could stop my breathing. I see.
I see. I thought the mystic eyes of that perception only existed in the fairy tales. But I guess there's someone who can use them. A mutated monster like you.
What? What? I don't think a vat can call me a monster.
A monster's a monster. There isn't anyone, even among us, with mystic eyes that can see the depth of things.
See the depth of things. Arcuied nods in affirmation with an inimical gaze.
A circuit must be open in your eyes, Shiki. Were you born with the eyes like that?
No. They became like this after a long time ago, but I wasn't born with them.
Then you must have at least one near-death experience at some point, right?
What? It's true. 8 years ago, I got in an accident where I almost died.
Just as I suspected. You had a latent ability, but that must have been the trigger, the mystic eyes of depth perception. Huh. Yes, with those, you can definitely kill even me.
With a small sigh, Arcuied eyes returned to normal. Arcuied, do you know something about these lines?
Not to the extent you would, but I do have some information. What you see is the end of all things, a point where things die easily. To put it simply, the time of death for everything in existence, that is death itself.
I remember now, that time. When Sensei gave me these glasses, she told me something similar to what Arcuied said. But there's a subtle difference to what Sensei said and what Arcuied said. What I'm seeing are only lines. And that's something disturbing as death.
What are you saying?
What I see are lines things that can be cut.
I'm telling you, those lines are depth of an object. Listen, Shiki, everything in existence has an end. There are differences to when, but is an end nevertheless. Death does not arrive. It is really contained within the object as its creation, and it's bound to happen someday. That is what is called the principle of causality. You heard of that before, right, Shiki? Right before?
Okay, you heard of what that before, right?
As long as something has an origin, it must have an end. When it will end is determined from its beginning. That is so-called time of death. So is already exists from the beginning. It's not possible for one to see with their eyes, given that they can comprehend the concept of a time of death, and they have to appropriate the circuit in their brain and eyes. That's the truth behind those lines you see. This is nothing more than a general concept, but if I were to theorize, I would say they are the weakest parts of the joints between the molecules, in something or perhaps predestined switch within the general makeup that activates the death of an object. But that doesn't really make sense. I can't see them, so I can't say for sure, but the lines aren't all you can see, are they? I would think that we points more than lines.
That's right. When I first saw Arcuied, when I wasn't myself, when I took off the glasses, I could see the usual scribbles and black points, where the scribbles seemed to flow from. There were. It only happened that one time, but definitely. I saw black points. There were several on your body, and black lines flow between them, join them up. If I had to make an analogy, I would say they're like blood vessels.
I see. The line things die, and death itself, huh? I'm surprised you stay alive up to now like this. You must have a very tranquil heart, Shiki.
Arcuied says this philosophically. In my own way, I understand what she's saying, but I don't want to believe any of it. What? There's no way some sort of thing exists, let alone being able to see it.
Well, you are seeing it. Usually when you cut a living thing's neck, they die. That means it stops because you cut it. Conversely, you can say if you can't cut something's neck, it won't die. This is about me.
This is about...
Just consider an exception. But your case, you can't ignore the case, even against which is immune to all external effects. You kill first. What is killed then becomes dead. It's stopped because you can cut it. In your case, you can stop the object as a result is cut. See, what else can I call you but a monster? You may call them lines along something that can be cut, but those eyes are more special than those possessed by any other user of supernatural power in history.
There are Shiki though, you know.
You, Shiki, have the eyes that can kill anything, just like death itself.
I'm lost for words. If it's really what I see, just like Arcuied is saying, those black lines are the time of death for all things. That everything around me is filled with death. So what? If that's all you can say, I should be able to kill even you?
Really? Then let's try it.
Arcuied opens the curtains. The lights are off. The only illumination is faint moonlight coming right through the window.
Come on, it's alright. Try it seriously. It'll be you can't see them with those glasses. Oh wait, could it be you can't see with those glasses on?
Are you sure about this? I'll take my glasses off. Only to see the lines, of course. At the same time, the room becomes right with the black lines. Outside the window, the moon is white. They're difficult to see in daytime, strong sunlight, but other than the faint moonlight, I can even see the glow coming from the lines. Amidst them, the lines are arcued but are very thin. If I don't concentrate, I may lose sight of them altogether.
Ah,
If I haven't killed you, I don't think I'll be able to see them all. Or right now. But right now, you can probably see them.
you see, although I have no times of death during the night, some do appear during the day. You can kill me because it was during daytime, but you can see my time of death during nighttime, since I use a lot of energy to regenerate myself. In other words, I lost my immortality, so you can even cut the lines on my body, Shiki. Let's see. I think I possibly could sense the lines are there, but I don't think I could do it. It's so breaks you got hesitation like that time before. I don't think it'll be hard. The lines keep fading and out, so I probably couldn't do it unless you were sleeping. You can't, right? That's your biggest weak point. No matter how many depths you see, you need to trace the line with your own hands. No matter how weak I am right now, my athletic ability isn't so low that I'll be caught by you.
I see. Got thing with it. I can't catch agile animals. That means I can't touch their bodies. In other words, even if I could see his lines, I can't cut anything that moves.
Ow!
Ow! I feel stop pain in my head. Looking at the lines gives me a headache just like it did when I was a child. Put the glasses on and the world returns to normal. Arcuied staring intently at me. What?
Is it something else?
Is something else?
No, that's not it. You can't see lines you put those glasses on.
Yeah. I got them from someone a long time ago when my eyes first became like this. I'm only using the lenses now, but thanks to them, I can lead a normal life.
Yes, I see. No matter how strong your mind you may have, your only choice when faced with death all the time will be put at your eyes or go mad.
Saying that Arcuied comes closer. Hey,
can I take a look at them?
no. They're more important to me. I'm handing over to you.
Come on, I'm not gonna break them. I'm just gonna look at them.
Arcuied creeps closer. I get a feeling she won't be too adverse to getting them by force. Fine. Arcuied doesn't look like she's going to give up. Fine. Come as back as soon as you're done looking. I hand over my glasses. Arcuied stares intently at the glasses and looks with frightened eyes.
Shiki, is the person you made these guys in the city right now?
I don't think she is. It's been 8 years and it seems like she was only here for a week.
I see. That's good. I don't have time to deal with, well, it's probably safer to deal with Blue in the first place anyways. So not to deal with Blue anyways. Arcuied retreats her to her thoughts. Arcuied, do you know since the person who made these glasses? I know her. A sorceress. She's only a four of her kind. These glasses are truly a masterpiece. Even I can't break them.
Arcuied's face growls even more serious. Wait, are you going to break them?
Did I say that part out loud?
I knew it. You're going to break them after all. I retrieve my glass from Arcuied. Jeez, you're the one who said I couldn't stay sane without these glasses. Or do you want me to go crazy?
That's not what I meant. I just didn't like how you treated them so much.
Hey listen, you. Jeez, someone please tell me how a mind like her works. It's true my memories of Sense are precious to me, but more important, I can't live without them. If I were to see lines 24 hours a day, I think I'll die of a headache before I went mad.
I I suppose there must be a strain in your brain from being able to see deaf. Yeah, there's definitely some kind of reason for those eyes of yours, but this is all I can tell you for now. If we get the chance later, I'll go over again in a little more detail.
That's alright. I'm not into long stories anyways.
Is that so? Personally, I enjoy talking to other people.
Arcuied gives a carefree laugh. It really does seem like she enjoys doing nothing more than talking. Night descends. Arcuied sits on the bed and we both stare absent-mindedly at the clock. It's past 4 in the morning. An hour until dawn. Just one more hour. Nothing out of the ordinary happened until now. And Arcuied shows no signs of tension. We're surrounded by complete tranquility. Somehow, I'm beginning to believe tonight might end like this.
Hey, Shiki.
Arcuied calls me again. What?
I don't have anything else to talk about.
I don't have anything more to tell else about.
Really? It's such a waste not to talk. Now we're in a situation like this.
Listen, how many hours do you think I have to put up with your nonsense talking? 6 hours? That's making me more tired than keeping watch. Arcuied gives me a dissatisfied glare.
That's right.
That's right. For some reason, Arcuied has been talking to me for 6 hours straight. I told her she should sleep if she was free, if she was being weak, but she replied with,
It's more fun to talk. So, and
we're up, facing each other and talking the whole time. I just don't know what she's thinking. Tell the thing is, I'm hungry. Come to think of it, my last meal was breakfast, though I haven't eaten anything for a whole day.
Why don't you eat something if you're hungry? We're in a fancy hotel after all, so you can call room service.
That's okay. I lose my sense of tension if I feel my stomach now. More importantly, shouldn't you get something to eat? You're weekend, aren't you? Sleeping, so shouldn't you get something to eat? You're not gonna eat.
Neither am I. Our food is meaningful in its own way, but
I'm gonna stop now because I'm going to sleep. I don't know. I'm probably going to sleep. I don't know. I'm probably just. I'll come back later. I don't know. There's like a pause. I don't know. I'll be back for a second, I guess. Okay, I'm back. I just did something, I guess. I didn't really want to sleep. I thought. I don't know. I was like, nah. I was just gonna drink water because my throat was parched. What? Okay, let's see.
What do you want?
Okay, let's see. Just in case. The top of the thing is I'm hungry. Come to think, if my last meal was breakfast, so I haven't eaten anything on the whole day.
Why don't you eat something if you're hungry? We're in a fancy hotel after all, so you can call room service.
That's okay. I'll lose my sense of tension if I fill my stomach now. Oh, I won't. More importantly, shouldn't you be getting something to eat? You're weakened, but you aren't sleeping, so should you at least get something to eat?
If you're not going to eat, then neither am I. Normal food is meaningful in its own way, but it's boring to eat by myself.
Normal food? There's nothing normal or special about... Oh, wait. Arcuied is a vampire. As opposed to her food will mean drinking someone's blood. Or is there? I guess being a vampire, you won't usually consume much except blood. She doesn't look like it, but Arcuied is a vampire. She says vampires need the blood of humans to survive. Then just how many people has she drained blood from, and how many people has she killed before? I sneak a quick glance at her face. I can't imagine. Even though I know she's a vampire, for some reason I can't imagine her sucking anyone's blood.
What? Is there something on my face?
She met my gaze and I quickly look away. Arcuied continues to stare at me, and then she gives a laugh of comprehension.
Are you curious?
About what?
About how many people I have sucked blood from.
She completely read my mind. Arcuied's smile grows even wider, and I don't like it. Well, of course I'm curious. I'll help you, so if I don't know, I won't have any idea what might change. Or might have a change of heart and try to attack me. That'll really be a problem.
I see.
Arcuied says.
Well then, here's a question. How many people's blood have I sucked so far?
She bounces lightly up in the bed and walks to the window. How many people? That's... Arcuied gives a cheerful smile and suddenly looks in my direction with an air of delight. Damn it, it's obvious that she's trying to provoke me. Fine, I'll answer. Let's see, it has to be in the hundreds?
Sorry, you're off.
Then in the thousands.
Nope, that's wrong too.
Arcuied laughs like it's too funny. Somehow this feels really frustrating. Damn. Then, well, I doubt it's the case, but in the tens?
That's wrong too.
Oh, really? Freaking tens, hundreds, thousands. Do you really?
Tens, hundreds, thousands. Do you really see me that sort of person? That's so mean. That'll make me indiscriminate.
Am I wrong? Vampires are indiscriminate, aren't they? Even humans get hungry merely by being alive. And when it's a matter of life and death for you, you won't be picky either.
Yes, that's true, but I haven't tasted blood in these last 800 years. Nor have I ever killed an ordinary human.
What? Is that true?
It's the truth. After all, I'm afraid of sucking blood.
Huh? Afraid of sucking blood? You gotta be kidding, right? A vampire that's afraid of sucking blood? Why?
I suppose I'm a coward. That's why I'm a failure as a vampire.
Arcuied grumbles as she looks up at the night sky from the window. She stays like that for a long time, continuing to look up at the sky. Her white back looks vague, haze over, as if it was merely an illusion. I see a failure. I whisper. I feel relieved. Somehow that makes me feel happy. Of course, it's only natural to be relieved, because now I know the person that is standing before me is in some kind of vicious killing being. For now, if I were to believe that what she says, I won't just be killed by her at random. So I'm safe. I'm safe, but I feel like that's not the only reason I'm relieved. Damn it, what's wrong with me? Being relieved over something like this. How can I be happy over something like Arcuied's being a failure? Suddenly I feel a faint dizziness.
Shiki, what's wrong? You're sweating awful lot.
No, it's just a twinge of pain in my head. I release something with the chalk as I reply to Arcuied. The window behind. Oh, okay. I ain't gonna end it here. So, Mega Dimensions out. Bye!